What's going on, everybody? This is Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm coming at you with another video. We got some breaking news coming from the NASCAR world, and it's regarding Chip Ganassi Racing. They have just announced about an hour ago on their replacement for Kyle Larson in the 42. They have chosen Matt Kenseth. Yep, that's right, Matt Kenseth to drive the number 42 for the rest of the 2020 season. And this is not an April Fool's joke. This is reality, people. I definitely did not see this coming, and neither has anybody else. I'm like, unbelievable. I didn't even think that this was going to happen, but it's happening. Anyways, I'm going to read an article here. I'm going to put a link to that article down below in the description, and you guys can go from there. But anyways, here's what the article says. Chip Ganassi Racing has picked former NASCAR champion Matt Kenseth to move to the number 42 Chevrolet for the rest of the 2020 season. Kenseth has not driven in NASCAR's top series since 2018 when he returned for a 15-race replacement stint in the Roush Fenway Racing's number 6 Ford. The Sports Business Journal and Associated Press were among the first outlets to confirm the news. Kenseth said in a release provided by the organization, "This was an unexpected opportunity for sure. I can't say racing was even on my radar 2 weeks ago. After spending some time thinking about it and all the unique circumstances surrounding all of us right now, just seemed the timing and the opportunity was perfect to come back. I know I have a lot of work ahead of me to get up to speed in a relatively short period of time, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm excited to work with Kurt Busch again and to meet all my new CGR team members, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into Chevrolet. In 1988, I started my career in a Camaro, and I can't wait to finally race a Chevy in the Cup Series. I also need to thank Chip and all his partners for this opportunity. Hopefully, we'll be back on the track soon." This move, of course, comes after Chip Ganassi Racing ended its relationship with Kyle Larson following Larson's use of a racial slur on a live stream during an iRacing event on April 12th. Larson, who's been under contract with the team since 2013, is indefinitely suspended from NASCAR, and reinstatement will only be evaluated after completion of mandatory sensitivity training. The 48-year-old Wisconsin native has 39 Cup wins, including 2 Daytona 500 wins, a 2003 championship, the last year before a playoff format was instituted. And yeah, I'm going to cut it right there because it's just a really long article for me to read. I don't know why, but I think that. So, once again, I definitely didn't see this coming. I thought it was going to be Ross Chastain or Jamie McMurray because we all know that those two have had ties to Ganassi, especially McMurray, considering that he's driven the 42 before early in his career, before he, of course, went to Roush Fenway. And McMurray was ironically teammates with Matt Kenseth during McMurray's stint with Roush. And then, of course, he went back to Ganassi to drive the one car, which he stayed from 2010 to all the way to 2018. That would be pretty cool for him to come back so he can finish out the rest of his career and not crash out like he did in the 500 last year. And then, of course, there's Ross Chastain, who we weren't sure if he was going to stay in the 6th car until Newman returned for the rest of the season, or drive the 42 once Newman comes back and he gets tapped into that ride. But because Newman has announced that he'll be returning once racing resumes, looks like Chastain will be going back to whatever. Well, oh wait, I forgot, he's still competing for a championship in Xfinity. Sorry if I'm stumbling over my words, but that's just me. But yeah, what else? And also, Ross Chastain drove for Ganassi for those 3 races in 2018, so that's why some people thought he was a perfect choice. So yeah. And I'm happy to see Matt Kenseth working with Kurt Busch, considering that they were teammates at Roush Fenway when Kurt Busch was with Roush back in the early 2000s. So yeah. For those that don't know, Matt Kenseth spent a majority of his Cup career with Roush Fenway for Cup and Xfinity. Then after 2012, he moved to Gibbs, where he stayed there from 2013 to 2017. He got his last win at Phoenix, which was the next to last race of 2017. Then he called it. Then a year later in 2018, he came back to Roush Fenway to drive those 15 races on a part-time basis for Trevor Bayne, of course. So yeah. And after Homestead Miami Speedway in 2018, we have not seen him since, but looks like we're going to see him again once racing resumes. So yeah, really excited for this. After all these years being in a Ford and Toyota, I never thought I'd see the day that Kenseth drove a Chevrolet in the Cup Series, but lo and behold, my nose keeps itching. Oh my gosh. And now that we have 2 veterans that used to work with each other on a previous team, working on a previous team together, I'm curious to see what chemistry they're going to do behind the wheel once, of course, racing gets back going. Now, the only question is, who's going to sponsor Matt Kenseth? Is it going to be McDonald's, Advent Health, Credit One Bank, or Clover? Are they going to sponsor Matt Kenseth? That's the only question. The others are, is Matt Kenseth going to contend for the playoffs this year in Cup, or is he going to just run for owner's points? That's the other questions too. So yeah. And another, what would be really cool if Matt Kenseth won a race in the 42. That would be really cool. And by the way, guys, I do like Matt Kenseth. He was my second favorite Ford/Toyota driver behind Carl Edwards back when he and Carl Edwards were still racing. So yeah. But those last couple things I said, those are the only questions I have. Will he run for owner's points or compete for the playoffs? And will Larson's sponsors come back to sponsor Kenseth? That's the real question. Or will another sponsor come out of the water and sponsor him? Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see, folks. But anyways, that will do for this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of what you think. If you like this move, good. If you don't, that's totally fine with me. So yeah. And also, before I go, I want to thank one of my subscribers for letting me know about this. So I really appreciate that. I want to thank Eric Marchesini. I said your last name right. I want to thank him for letting me know about this. So thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it. And speaking of Eric, I know Eric Estep's going to be happy about this. So yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been Chase Fan number 9 here. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And make sure to hit that like button and go follow me on Twitter at ChaseFan_9. And with that, I'll see you guys all in my next video. And until then, have a good one. Bye, everyone.